Alex Bean with LowKick MMA and I'm with Khaos Williams, who returns to action next Saturday at UFC 288. Chaos, how are you, man?
Blessed, man. Ready to get back in there and go have some fun. Put on the show for the fans, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're coming back to a sold out crowd. You excited about that?
Absolutely, man. That's how it should be. Like, hey, this must see TV over here.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. You're a week out. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. If the fight was tomorrow, I'd be ready tomorrow.
Love to hear that, dude. It's been a year since it's been just about a year since your last fight, man. Why the long layoff?
Pretty much, man. I had some things I had to handle outside of fighting. I mean, I got a couple properties and stuff like that, man, and just getting my mind right, getting my body right, and coming back even better. You know what I'm saying? A whole different monster. So, they're gonna see a whole new me.
Was it frustrating being out so long because you usually fight 3 times a year?
Right. No, it wasn't really frustrating, man. It was something that I needed. Just to sit back and kind of, what I'm saying, sit back for a little minute. And now I've been hungry, but now it just made me even more hungry. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing how the rankings been, seeing how just fights been in general. And just watching it, man. It's just it gave me. I'm just ready to get back in there, man. I'm just grateful to get back in there, and it's about to go down.
Would it be simple to say that a dangerous Chaos Williams is even more fucking scary?
Absolutely, man. I'm always dangerous, man. But like I said, I done added a few tools to the arsenal, and I'm ready to go out there and do what I do.
What was the biggest lesson that you learned from your last fight?
My biggest lesson I learned from my last fight, pretty much just working on my footwork. You know what I'm saying? Working on my footwork with a taller opponent. Uh, I kind of gave him a little too much respect, and then being at that length, and that's really what it was. Watching the fight myself, I seemed like I was throwing a lot of punches, but I wasn't moving with the punches sometimes, and I was like this close. And you know how it is in fighting, man. It's a game of inches and a game in seconds, man. So that's pretty much what it was, man. My footwork, I slacked on my footwork a little bit, and it's just certain times where I could have did certain things that I didn't do. So that's pretty much it. Just lesson learned, man. I don't even take it as no loss. I look at it like it come with the game. It come with the game, and it's a lesson, and I learn from it. And at the end of the day, man, the fans see it, and some people feel like I won, some people feel like I lost. So at the end of the day, as long as people get to see it and they get to judge it, and that's all that matters to me.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. UFC 288, you're fighting Ronaldo, man. First of all, were you surprised with the matchmaking, fighting somebody who's making their UFC debut?
No, I wasn't surprised, man. Once I looked at his record and I see like he on a 10 fight win streak and he only got one loss. I mean, and coming from a good camp that he coming from, which shootbox with Charles Oliveira and them, I really wasn't that surprised, because styles make matches and he a young lion who hungry. And I've been in his shoes before. Like, I've been that guy making my debut against a vet. Like, not saying like I'm a vet. Like when I fought Morono, he was more in the UFC than I was, but you get what I'm saying? Like I'm in the UFC. I done had UFC wins, and here this guy coming in. So I know how he feeling. He want to surprise the world, and what I'm saying, he got a lot of confidence, and he on a good little win streak, and I'm about to stop that. So it ain't nothing to me. I'm about to go out there and have some fun and show him, man, there's levels to this.
What are your thoughts on the matchup?
I mean, shit, I love it. It is what it is. I mean, no matter who they put in front of me, man, whoever they put in front of me got to get it. And that's just what it is. Like I look at everybody the same, man. You're a human being, and you in the way, and he in the way.
On paper, it's a very fun matchup, like you said. Both of you guys come forward. Both of you guys always look for the finish. I mean, is it easy to say that like do you think it's gonna stand being mostly on the feet, or do you think it's it is MMA, so wherever the fight goes?
I mean, it's really wherever the fight goes, man. Like I said, man, playing A, if I was fighting me playing A for him, I definitely want to strike with me. I say, man, the speed is there, the power is there, the knockouts is there. Like he don't want to do that, So I would think that his coach would advise him to try to grapple and try to submit me, which is not gonna work either. So once plan A don't work, now we got to go to plan B, and I'm gonna beat you in plan B, and then what? What you got? So. It's gonna be a fun fight, man. But like I said, I never sleep on nobody when it comes to a fight, man. I'm confident. People be thinking, oh, like some people might, they think like, oh, he cocky and stuff like that. no, I'm not cocky. It's just I put this work in. When you put the work in, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be confident. The more work you put in, you know what I'm saying, that builds confidence. Preparation builds confidence, man. I'm that same person that made his debut on 2 week notice. You feel me? I made I took a last second fight with 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? When I fought Michelle Pierre, I just had a knockout #1 on Sports Center, and I took that fight on 3 weeks because I was already pretty much in shape. So it's just like, I'm that guy that like I'm always ready, man, and the work it speaks for itself. So, they gave me a lot of time for this one. Pretty much they gave him a lot of time because they knew he was fighting me. So they gave him a lot of time, but they gave me a lot of time, and I ain't let no days go. And when preparation and opportunity meet, man, that's where the magic happened. And, hey, it's about to go down. I'm about to have some fun out here.
Who are some of your main training partners? The same crew?
Yeah, pretty much the same crew. I didn't go out to usually I'll be traveling though. Like I usually go out to Albuquerque and I go out to like Denver, train. But like for this one, I pretty much stayed home. I got it in with a lot of jujitsu practitioners, and a lot of like MMA guys, boxers. You know what I'm saying? I just mix it up, man, so I can be sharp everywhere. I'll just be ready for wherever the fight go, man. That's where it's at.
All right. At the end of the day, next Saturday night, UFC 288. How do you get your hand raised?
Hey, it's either gonna be like I said, man. I can't knock everybody out, but we gonna see how it go, man. Like if it go my way, man, it's gonna be an early night, first round, either a submission or a knockout. Uh, and even if I gotta punish them all 3 rounds, that's just what it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to out punish them, and I'm gonna outclass them all 3 rounds and show them that it's level to this, and you're not on my level. But I don't sleep on nobody. I never bring a pillow to the fight, because everybody got a puncher's chance in the fight, and that's just what it is, man.
I wanted to ask, man, you have one of the most terrifying stare downs once you enter that octagon, bro. Like you are, it's terrifying. Where'd that start at?
Man, I don't even know, man. I think it started my first, I think it was like my second or third pro fight. This one dude, he was just talking a lot of stuff, man, just running his mouth too much, man, and I just like couldn't keep my eyes off of him. I'm like, man, I know what I'm about to do to you, and then in a sense, like I just be locked in. I get in there and I be in that zone. It's like sometimes, like certain fights, like I can be in front of 100,000 people, but when I be locked in, I'm locked in, and it's just like all I see is that person, and that's when I'm at my dangerous, and I mean that's when I'm most dangerous. Also when I'm having fun, like certain times when I be kind of hesitant, I notice when I be a little hesitant, thinking about everybody, or thinking about this or thinking about that, that's when I might like, I'll be too, I don't really know the word. Like I'll be too like hesitant. You know what I'm saying? I hesitate a little bit when I'm thinking about all what's going on around me. But when I'm like super locked in, I'm just like tunnel vision focused, man. It ain't nobody but you and me and you. Like I'm just going through you, and that's where it come from, I guess.
Well, just know that it doesn't go unnoticed because it's fucking terrifying to see.
Hmm.
Um, awesome. All right. Well, finally, what do you want your 2023 to look like, man? What are some goals that you're setting for yourself?
I mean, go this year, man. I'm bouncing back, like I told everybody, man. Like I said on Twitter, man. I took a year off, man. I'm on their ass now, man. So, I feel like by the end of the year, get a good 3 to 4 wins. 3 to 4 wins, and maybe that third or that fourth one, man, crack that top 15. But we ain't in no rush, man. It's gonna happen.
Awesome. Awesome. Chaos, thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate it. If you want to plug your social media, plug any sponsors you might have, and if you want to thank anybody, the floor is yours.
No problem, man. First off, I just want to thank everybody that's rocking with me. You know, also, man, what I'm saying, thank my gym team, Murcielago, Simmons Academy, MFit Elite, HPI, Massage by Marquisha. Shoot, man, I got even more people, man. I don't want to leave nobody out, man. They on the back of the shirt, man. Go grab y'all one of these shirts, man, on Instagram at Khaos Williams, KHAOS Williams. Also, y'all can add me on Twitter at Khaos Ox Williams. And yeah, appreciate everybody, man.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.